I know. I'm bummed as well. My co host, my best friend, the most beautiful person on this planet, my wife, Sam C. Her stomach has been bothering her all day, and it got worse as the day went on. And so, unfortunately, as much as she wanted to, as much as I want her to, and I'm sure you guys, Sam is not going to make the show tonight. She is resting and sleeping and trying to get that stomach ready for a field trip tomorrow with Maddox's class. All fingers crossed on that one. She'll be okay. Just had some stuff yesterday and today that upset and bothered her stomach. But I appreciate you guys thinking of her. She'll be good. We're just got to get it all worked out. If you don't know, she's been battling some thyroid and gut problems for quite a while now. But we have some amazing entries. We have myself to be able to give some advice, and we have you beautiful people in the chat and in the community to give some advice. And this show is Beard Advice Live, where people send in pictures of their beard and they let us know what they want advice on, whether it's styling, whether it is trimming, whether it's products, whether it's where they're going to go from here, whether it's an update on advice we had given previously. We break it all down on this channel, on this stream, and we have a free giveaway, and we just have some fun times ahead of us. So welcome, you guys. And thank you. Tynamo says, how are you? I'm doing good. I don't have any of the stomach thing. I don't think it's like a sickness. It's just what's going on with Sam, you know. And for me, I'm good. I had an amazing weekend at the Barber Expo, Barber and Beauty Expo. It has been a little crazy trying to get caught back up and into the swing of things with school and soccer and all that. But wouldn't want any other way, and very, very excited to be able to hang out with you guys tonight. So yeah, and then again, unfortunately, she's just got a stomach thing going on. We thought the day started good, and then it progressively got worse as the day went on. And then around dinner time, it was kind of the final bell for her, and she had to tap out. It was just, yeah, too much. And Walter says, speaking of advice, I cannot get over how good the Go-To is. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what my buddy Walter's talking about right there, the Go-To is my favorite heated brush, aka beard straightener, made by Aberlite. I am an affiliate with them. I don't have a code right now, but I do have a link. If you guys ever order and you want to think of the channel, just reach out to me. It is the best. There's so many amazing ones. Beard Octane has a great heated brush. Aberlite has the Pro, but the Go-To is just by far the best one that I have ever tried, and is really my daily function. And Florida John was great, man. I had an amazing time, truly amazing time. So happy to be home, right? That's one of the weirdest things with traveling is you can have the best time ever. You can have the greatest trip in the most magical locations, but eventually you're ready to come home, and eventually it's a nice feeling to be home. And so I am happy that I am home with the family. And yeah, Eric, yeah, so Eric got a little upset stomach at a steakhouse. No, and don't beat us up on this one. We believe we made, so I got in late last night. I got in around, or not late, later. I got in around like 6 o'clock last night, the evening. Sam was starving, the kids were starving, I was hungry, and so we didn't make the best food decision for Sam. I'm okay with it, but we went to B-Dubs, aka Buffalo Wild Wings, and it just simply was a very bad choice on our part. We thought she might be okay. We thought we might get something more mild and that wouldn't upset it, and we were wrong. And it's really, and it's not just normal like, oh man, she ate something that upsets her stomach. She has gut problems right now, a lot of gut problems. If you're familiar, she had SIBO and she's getting through that. Her thyroid is messing with all her hormones, which is messing with her gut health. And so yeah. Hey, Tony, thank you, man. My guy, Tony T, coming in, donating 5 memberships. Awesome, man. Thank you. Thank you. Bio says the picture with Dame Drops was legendary. Yeah, it's actually the second time I've been able to hang out and chat with Dame. Really good dude. He's from Connecticut and is a content creator doing his own thing in a very kind of similar way, actually. And actually got to meet his wife this time. We were talking. He brought me over to meet his wife. Very, very, very nice guy. And the Go-To is only on the Aberlite website. It is not on Amazon, and I don't think it ever will be. So yeah, if you guys ever watch Dame Drops, he does food reviews, beard, beautiful beard with the white going down the middle, black on the sides. We are talking about possibly doing some content together. So I'm excited. Great dude, amazing energy in person. I got to hang out with Maddie Conrad, if you guys know. That was kind of a surreal situation. I'm just working the booth, slanging some beard products, some beard knowledge, and all I hear, word for word, is that Dancy Bearded in real life? And I turn over and it's Maddie Conrad, who's a much bigger name on much bigger platforms. Just shows how nice of a guy he is. So yeah, it was really cool. Really, really cool. Greg, yeah, that's the exact same boat for Sam. She loves Buffalo Wild Wings, but it officially is off limits, and yeah, and is not good for her stomach. Maddie Conrad is a legend. Oh, he absolutely is a legend. The GQ content, his own content, no doubt about it. And Erica says, Sam has been awesome help to me with some of my health issues myself. That's great. Yeah, she'll be okay. It got really bad by the end of the day. And like everything shifts with her. Like she probably could have gotten on stream if she physically needed to, but she didn't feel comfortable not being herself. You know what I mean? She doesn't want to appear to be sick or grumpy or anything like that. And she hasn't been grumpy. It's just she doesn't want it to come off like that. So I respect that for sure. Hey, thank you, Steve. Good to see you, man. Thank you. And thank you, True North. Yep, she'll be better. There's no doubt she just needs a little bit of rest, needs to get that stomach calmed, and then she took it easy today. She'll take it easy tomorrow, and she'll be all right. She'll be all right. So let's go ahead and check out what we have here. If you have not, please hit that thumbs up. It's free. Check down below. And if you want to share this out, awesome. If you don't want to, that's okay too. But it is always appreciated when you do. Beyond that, let's just sit back. Let's have some fun and have an amazing, thank you, Doug. Have an amazing night tonight slanging some beard advice for free. Now, to start the show, down below is, I'll get to the sponsor in just a minute here. And, A&E Barbershop that hosts Maddie here in Canada does really well. Oh, I bet. Yeah, for sure. His Victory Barbershop and line. So, yep, no doubt. So for this show, you guys, if you would like to be on next week's show, it's very simple. All you need to do is email beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Send a couple of pictures of your beard from different angles. If you're talking about something specific, like an area of your beard, it really helps to get the best picture possible of that area. And just put the write-up of what goals you have, what problems, what you need advice on, and I will personally get back to you and you will be on the show. It is 100% for free. 100% for free. Maddie Conrad is an outstanding resource. He really is. Yep, he really is. And he's shown me love and shouted me out in a couple of videos. That meant a lot to me. He shouted out actually this show, Beard Advice Live, on one of his YouTube videos. Essentially, he said, I do not have the time possible to give beard advice to everyone that messages me. Please check out Dancy Bearded in his Beard Advice live stream. I do have the time. Not much of it, but I love that, and I will always make time for that. I do have the time to answer your guys' questions, so please reach out if you guys ever need questions answered. You don't have to be on this show. I know some people don't want to put themselves out there publicly on the internet. I get it, 100%. Reach out to me individually, and I got you. And Matt he really did come off as a humble guy, and we've talked before, but this was the first time in person, and in a humble way, in a great way, meaning just nice. For me, humble's like a difficult word, because sometimes I think people twist humble into high achieving people not acknowledging or accepting their highest achievements. I think that's wrong. I think you should be proud of your achievements. You should accept them. I don't think you should boast about them. I don't think you should do it in a cocky, arrogant way, but it's not to say like, hey, I didn't do all this. Being humble is you continue to be nice. You continue to talk to people in a kind way and help them as much as you can and not let it get bigger than you, right? It's hard for me to describe. All I can kind of say is we all know people or have witnessed people that have crossed that line. As they've gotten bigger, as they've gotten more successful, they forgot some of the steps that got them there with their approach, with how they greet people, with how they respond to people. And once that changes, I think that's when you're crossing the line of humility, when you've lost that humble touch. But if you can grow and have all that success in the world and be proud of it, as long as you can treat people the same way, to me, that's being humble. And yeah, I love it. And PB says, Dancy and Maddie Conrad, Dancy and Maddie C are my go-to guys for anything beard related. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yep, for sure. Successful, but staying down to earth, real person. I like that definition, Christopher. Yeah, I'm going to steal that one. I like that. That's very well said for me. Awesome. And welcome in, everybody. So, yes. And, yeah, nope, Sam, if you guys are just coming in, I'll probably say it a couple more times in the stream as people come in. Sam's stomach is just really upsetting her. She barely got through dinner and bedtime for the kids. It got bad at a couple points, but she's okay, and she will get better. It'll calm her. You mean you shouldn't brag about how humble you are? Who knew? Yeah, that kind of is a contradiction. Yeah, when people talk about how, yeah, that is a little contradiction there. So you mean you, yeah. And Beardliness says humble means thinking others are better. In other words, you don't think you are better than others, keeping you grounded. Interesting. I'll push back on that a little bit. I love your last sentence where you say, in other words, you don't think you're better than others, or your second to last sentence. I don't know if I agree with the first one, thinking others are better. I don't think that equals humility. I don't think that even equals a positive trait, right? And I'll give you an example. If my son's Maddox Jackson or Violet, my daughter, comes to me, would I want them going through life thinking others are better than them? No, sincerely. If that means we cannot use the tag of humble, so be it. I do not think you should think you're better than everyone. However, don't look at other people as they're better than you. So I do disagree with that first line, but I think we're on the same page. I think we're meaning the same thing. It may be just a case of semantics, but I would not say being humble means you think people are better than you. So just food for thought on that. And that's just my opinion. There's no set definition or anything like that for me. And Ken says, going to watch 2x speed, but pretend I'm watching live. Nice. I'm doing well. Thank you, man. Sam is getting better, but stomach is hurting her. So, and Josh, I'm going to save the second part of your question. I have Josh's question and Beardliness's question set for the halftime segment. And Dan for president, yeah, no way possible. I have zero interest in politics. Not in the slightest. Yep, not in the slightest on the politics. But down below, you guys, beardadvicelive@gmail.com. You can be on the show next week for free. All I ask is that you do have genuine questions, goals, problems, whatever you're looking for advice on. And we would be happy to be able to help you out on this stream. So let's go ahead and check out people that are supportive and helping out the stream here. And that would be our sponsor today. What's up, Jason? Our sponsor today, Deadman's Beard Co. Deadman's Beard Co. is an affiliate of mine. Very proud affiliate. Absolutely love working with this company. And if you ever want to try their products and you want to save some money, support this platform, and help out a new small batch company made in America, Command 15 is your 15% off discount code. And Beardliness says, true, I do get your point. I guess I mean that you can always learn from others. Obviously, there's exceptions, for sure. Yes. But I don't think learning from others means that they're better than you, right? But I like I said, I think we're on the same page, and it's just a case of semantics, but sometimes those matter, you know? And so for me, I think a lot of people learn from me on this channel. Sincerely do not think I'm better than anybody in any way that watches this channel. That's not ever crossing my mind. So you can learn from people, but that doesn't mean that they're better than you, you know? So yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, right. President is the fastest way to becoming the most hated person in America. Yeah. Zero interest in any form of politics. Zero. Absolutely not. You could literally right now say, Dan, they're gonna make an amendment and they're gonna offer you king. No, Dan, we're gonna fast track you to president. Most powerful man. No, absolutely not. No, thank you. I will stay here. So yes, no. Seth says, Deadman and Beard. Nice, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. And is next week the only week it's free? Yeah, great question, Scott. No, Beard Advice Live is always free. Always free. So yes. Okay. John says, Dan isn't old enough. That is incorrect, John. I am pretty positive you have to be 35 to run for president. So I don't think it is 40. It's definitely not 48. But yeah, I believe, yeah, for sure. Okay. Shout out to Deadman's Beard Co. I'm in a hotel for the month. Hey, I knew you were traveling on Monday, but wow, for the month, man. Hey, JP, if you need someone to chat with, man, reach out to me anytime. I know what it's like to be on the road. I don't know if your family's with you or not, but if they're not, I know that can get lonely. Message me. I'll be happy to chat. Even if you need more than that, I got you, man. Please, get a hold of me. Shout out to Deadmans. They have been super active in the streams. Heck yeah. I haven't seen them in there tonight yet, but I know they will be. Yep, I know they will be. They do, Abe. So the carrier blend of Deadmans is on the screen. You guys, argan, jojoba, baobab, broccoli seed, emu, meadow foam, avocado, castor, rice bran, capped off with black seed. Yeah, man, that is a loaded blend. Garden State says, love Deadman and Bryant, even though same people I got Fornella in my beard. Nice. Even though, oh, yeah, it's the same people, the owner and the company name. Yeah, I got you. John says, I just put in an order for Fresh Forest. I'm super pumped. Yes, that is a you sent through and through, man. Yep, through and through. You are an educator and you can tell you enjoy enlightening people. I do. I to my core. That would that could be like a gravestone slogan for me. Yep, that is to my core, my absolute core. So yes. All right. Dan already has the best slogan, stay bearded, stay positive. Hey, that's not, I've seen worse. So yeah, Deadman's is amazing. Deadman's products are off the hook. Heck yeah, Todd. Yep, they really are. Okay. Ken says, I'm 35 this year, so is Dan. I'm 36, sir. But I didn't know you were 35. Man, you look like crap for 35. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Ken is diesel, good looking, handsome dude. I just had to be able to mess with him just a little bit there. I spent a weekend with a bunch of I don't get to have a bunch of bro time, but I got to hang out with Joe. I got to hang out with Eric. Got to hang out with Ryder and James. And most of the weekend was us poking fun at James. A little bit on each other everywhere else. And it was really kind of like a relief to be able to joke around with friends and not have to worry about being sensitive and stuff. It was pretty cool. Yeah, really, really cool. So yes. All right, man. Very cool. Nice. John says, made my first order with Deadman's last week, and their customer service was unbelievable. Love to hear that. Yep, love to hear that. I wonder where they came up with the name Deadman. That's a good question. Yeah. All right, Arctic Breeze, I had to highlight this one, you guys, is a minty cologne. Yes, for a fact, a minty cologne. Now, I do want to read a message here. Now, I'm not going to say who it is. I haven't seen them in the chat, but there is someone who is really into scents. They consider themselves like a fragrance head person, and they cannot get enough of it. They ordered now, they're on their third Arctic Breeze, and they said, amazing stuff. Wow. It's now in my top 5 period. I don't usually crave mint scents, but with Aquatics, it's perfect and even better than all other mint scents. This is the #1 mint scent right now because of the Aquatics factor. This is exactly how to envision a scent. In fact, it doesn't make its way into the main line. He said some mean things that he would do, but then he goes, it has to be. I'm glad that I already got several. And then he said, in fact, before this release, I was looking for such a scent. I thought blue musk would be something, but I kept missing the exact formula. The closest I got to Arctic Freeze was another one, but this one is it. And he said, I believe, and this is someone who's tried a lot of scents. He said, I believe Arctic Freeze is the #1 scent of 2024. That is my opinion and belief above all others I've gotten in the last 6 months. He said, Fornella Orange is also in the top 10 with Agave Tides. Wow. So, man, that is some really good phrase here, you guys. The balm is a good firm hold. Yep, is a good firm hold. Austin, for the beard competition calendar, just look up beard competition calendar on Google, and it'll pop right up. But, yeah, it is. And I do have a full review on this one, you guys, if you just after the stream want to go look at it. It was just a couple weeks ago. And it is a mint cologne. It is a mint cologne that is fresh, and many of you have tried it. If you've tried Arctic Breeze, drop a comment in the chat and let us know. So for me, Lee, that's a great question. I have 3 that are must. I have 2 that are must. The Fortinella Orange, and then also the Arctic Breeze, and the entire all-natural essential oils and absolute line. All of those are amazing. Yep, amazing, amazing, amazing ones. And Leo says, to some extent, humility recognizes that you didn't do it all by yourself alone. I agree with that. Unless you did, right? Maybe there's situations. I know I sure as heck didn't. I had Sam. I had the community. I had many others along the way that have helped me to whatever I'm at right now. So how oody is Black Label? It's not the oodiest in the world if you're looking for that, but it is a pure cologne. A pure cologne. Mr. Taylor says, I'm impressed with Deadman's butter. Yeah, man, it's nice. It's nice. All right. Duddy, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm not sure what that one is there, sir. And thank you, guys. Yeah, if you're just coming in, Sam's stomach is really bothering her tonight, and she had to get off to bed. It was messing her up by dinner time as well. Okay. And Garden State says, Fortinella and Renew is so good. Are my top 2 cents in any company. Wow. There you go. There you go. Yeah, if I could recommend two, it's Arctic Breeze and Fortinella. Easy peasy, yes, done. Command 15 saves you 15% off. How am I always getting roasted on this show? Because you always make whaler comments, Ken. That's why. That's why. So it's a mint and aquatic cologne? Yes, sir. Yep, it's like mint and aquatic colognes had a baby. Dan, have you started using balm again? No, I don't use balm. Only if it's a new company and I need to test for a review. Yep. And I have agave. Hey, what's up, Big Daddy Kane? I have agave tides and cherry tobacco. Love them both. So cherry tobacco's not for me, but I've heard from others that love it. I'm probably going to go Fortinella Orange. Yeah, man. I've only tried Fortinella by Deadman, but that oil is amazing in beard. It is. Yep, it really, really is. Is there a non-essential and absolute only line that I'm missing? Yeah, all of their other scents are not that. All the other scents are not natural and have synthetic fragrances in there. Okay. I guess people back then were more. Okay, got it. Beautiful. How'd you describe aquatic? Oh, man. Fresh and sweet. An aquatic cologne is a fresh and sweet cologne. It's not a super like pungent. It's not going to burn your nostrils. It's not extremely musky. It's not dark. It's not anything like that. It's sweet and fresh. What's up, Will? So yes. All right. And I hope Sam feels better. Experienced what she's going on a few months ago. Pedialyte came. Yeah, thank you. She, and again, if anybody's familiar, she's on the end of SIBO, which is a stomach thing. She also has a really bad thyroid, which is messing with her gut health and her hormones. It's wild what you learn about all this stuff, how much it's like connected. Pretty crazy. But she'll feel better. Yep, she will feel better. All right, Austin, I've starred your question, and we will hit that one at halftime. Yeah, we will hit that one at halftime. All right. Oh, hey, hello. And, good descriptions here. Miles says, airy freshness for me, aquatic. I like that. I would agree thoroughly. Yeah, I would agree thoroughly. And Ralph says, smells like mint on a tropical beach. Okay. And Eric says, my wife loves agave tides. She notices that every time I put it in beard. I love having scents that are like that, where Sam notices it every single time I put it in beard. So, yes. Dan, do you have a patchouli oil? Not a dedicated patchouli oil, but I have come to like the essential oil, the natural version of patchouli, and if it's well balanced. But it's one of my least favorite scents by itself. Yep. Hey, Jay, what's going on, man? Love that. Okay. Night out? Yeah, night out's good, too. Yep, P, I agree on that one. Yeah, I agree. What's up, Pork Chop? What's up, everybody? Welcome on in. I'm sick too, as well as my kids. Yeah, it's going around. I hear you, man. You guys should feel better, right? Feel better. Yeah, no doubt about it. Okay, let's go ahead and continue the show here. I'm going to put down at the bottom our sponsor, just so you guys remember there. Shout out to Deadman's. And at the end of the show, we will be doing a beard product giveaway, and it is going to be for a product of your choice. A product of your choice. You guys get this. It might possibly... No, I don't think so. Yeah, I believe it's a product of your choice. It might be a giveaway, or it might be, let me see on the last thing here. Okay, yeah, I think it is a product of your choice. There's a chance it might be switched to a gift card, but either way, we have a giveaway from this company for coffee or a tea scent. I don't know, Kyle. I don't know if anybody will be able to help you out in the chat on this one. All right, Tony, I have starred your question. We'll hit that one at the halftime mark as well. So stay tuned, guys. This show does get over at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, so we will not hold you extra late, no matter how many tangents you want to take me. So 10:30 tonight. Okay, let's go ahead and see our first one. We have Greg L. He sent in just last week, and essentially, if you guys remember, Greg had this beautiful red, rustic, ginger-esque beard. Is Sam not feeling well? No, she's not. I haven't seen Bryant yet. Sam's stomach is bothering her pretty badly tonight. Yeah, pretty badly tonight. But she'll be okay, guys. So Greg L sent in last week, red ginger beard, and was not using any heat. We said to try using some heat because he said his beard was off balance and unbalanced. We said use heat first. He's coming back here for an update, which we love. My left side looks off compared to the right side. Pictures are after using a heated brush. I use a roller with a blow dryer once daily. I've been using beard oil, waiting about 20 minutes, and then going in with heat and a round brush, and then styling with butter. These pics are after a long work shift. Okay, awesome. Hey, Robert. Greg, couple of things before we even take a look at the pictures. I need you to shorten this time significantly. You should not be waiting more than 3 to 5. Whoa, that's a weird 5, but we'll take it. 3 to 5 minutes after applying beard oil before you use heat. If you get to that 20-minute mark, you're going to want to get the beard slightly damp again and then apply more oil before using the heat. When you are doing that, it's going to fully absorb in, and you're not going to get the protection for those beard hairs that you really need from the heat. So please, please, please shorten that time down to 3 to 5 minutes. That's a big one. Now, also, because we have some pictures here, take a look at this handsome stud. And it says assistant manager, kind of looks like a active work shirt here. In a busy work day, right? Because you said on this one, after a long work shift, I recommend not using beard butter during the day. Save the butter for night and get the nourishment. For me, hey, what's up, Roger? Good to see you, man. For me, okay. Dan can tell you this has changed. Can you figure it out over time? Yeah, for sure. I mean, my time was always 5 minutes, but yeah, 3 to 5 minutes is definitely suggested there. But Greg, I would not, there's nothing wrong with using butter during the day. Absolutely nothing at all, especially for styling. But if you're working and you're sweating and you're active, I think your beard will look and feel better with no butter during the day. And again, I'm saying use less products. Take down your product amount down from there. And yes, Dan, I started using butter, then balm. Should I stay with the butter? Robert, personal preference. No right or wrong answers there, man. Truly personal preference. But with this situation specifically, I would consider not using butter. One of the main reasons is exactly what Walter's saying right here. All the dirt and stuff will stick to your beard. Exactly. You do get a little level of protection, right? Let's be real. But it's not worth grabbing the dust and the dirt and the sweat and everything you have going on. Truly, like Beardliness says, he says, I work physically during the day and I don't like butter. I prefer before bedtime. Yep, go oil only, get a little bit of freedom. Both of those changes before we even dive into the pictures are going to make a huge difference. So thank you for sending in and with that info. Okay, now let's take a look at the beard. And he's saying essentially like, hey, my left and right look unbalanced. They're a little bit off. Greg, the beard looks really nice, man. But number 2, right, besides looking really nice, we still have a lot of practicing to do with the heat. So we don't really know if it's unbalanced, right? If I'm looking at this picture, yeah, maybe this section is different than over here, but I think that's a styling thing. I don't know if that's necessarily an actual beard length or beard balance issue. It's more of a styling one. So on this one, I want you to continue to practice with heat. 1 week is not enough to get a true indication of how to do it. Continue to practice, continue to adjust, especially, and I'm so happy you sent in, especially eliminating butter during the day, and especially with waiting for those 20 minutes. And too much inward combing. So last week, it was actually much more significant, and we're in the process of kind of working that out. So it's not going to be fixed right away. It's not going to be fixed perfectly, but he's getting there for sure, man, for sure. So, and yeah, Robert, I agree. Thank you for the kindness. Robert says that beard looks great after a long day, right? If that's what your beard looks like after a long day, that's awesome, man. And Garden State says, especially I work in 130-degree attics with insulation and fiberglass and tons of, yeah, don't use butter on that one. Yeah, for sure. And then butter before bed is a game changer. It really is. There's people that don't like it. There's people that hate on that. That's okay. That's completely up to them. For most people, butter before bed, game changer. As an electrician, butter during the day is a no-go. It collects sawdust. Exactly, Jay. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And, oh, really good tip. Jason, thank you, man. Great call. Collared shirt will do that to the bottom. Yes, so here's the good call on this one. Do you notice how you do not have the top part of the collar buttoned? I worked all weekend with the Beard Octane work shirt. It makes a huge difference to get up under the beard and then put that button right all the way up, button that shirt up. That can really help out with the styling of the beard. Yep, really, 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 really good one. Yep, no doubt. Okay. Love that, you guys. With fail for me. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. So, Greg, great write-up. Great send-in. I hope this helps you out. Nice, Will. For sure, man. I hope this helps you out and you're already on the right track. And like everybody said in the chat, dude, That's an amazing beard for a long work day. Really is. And Cole says, red beards are the best beards. I'm guessing he has one. So yes. Are we using a heated brush or blow dryer? Blow dry the beard out? Yeah, let's see what he said here. I know a heated brush for sure. He said, heated brush, I use a roller with a blow dryer. So he's using both, which is my preferred method on beards of like length and size. So yeah, that definitely works. And beardliness, I'm going to hit that at the halftime segment, and I got you. Yep, I'll have a good thought on that one. So thick, going to be epic with Dan's advice. Thank you. Yeah, I agree. I think the advice will really help him out. What's up, Darian? Welcome. Welcome. All right, I have you starred for your EU question at halftime. Thank you again, Greg. Really cool. All right, Bigfoot, and he says, shocker alert, extreme trim. He put that, not me, you guys, so stay ready for this one. So I've been very self-conscious about my split ends and how I wasn't taking this serious when I started. So changing my lifestyle different by trying to eat better, go on walks, drinking more water, and no more soda. Good for you, man. That if that beard is that precipice of that change, dude, proud of you amazingly. Yeah, proud of you amazingly. Okay, Greg, nice, man. And he says, so I trim my beard very low. So I'm going to take this more serious with working out and doing a better daily routine with my beard. Beard gang for life. Love it. Okay. So we're going to demonstrate this big trim here and his reasons why. But understand, he's trimming it because he had damage before and wants to have a fresh canvas with this new, healthier lifestyle. So please keep that in mind as he's showing here. It wasn't something for looks. It wasn't something because he thought it's a better style for him. He wanted to get rid of the damage, turn the page, a new chapter of a healthier life, and then grows it out. And many of you have been on that journey, right? You're like, man, I had this beard. I didn't start taking care of it until so-and-so time, and I wonder what it would be like if I started fresh. Not something I fully recommend in most cases. Easy, killers, easy. But it can be a good route for many. And here is the, again, shocker. Here is his trim. And the really good news is we'll be able to follow his journey back again. So here is the trim. Yes, that is literally the same person, you guys. Yes, that it is the same person. What does he mean by split end? Just a few split ends? I think he had a lot of split ends is what he was saying. There was a lot of damage there. This right here is wild what a beard will do to somebody. I'm not saying one's bad. I'm not saying one's good. It just looks like two different humans. Like two different humans here. And man, oh man. Shocking trim for sure. I do look very much forward to that beard growing out, and I think the bigger beard suits him very, 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 very well. But this is a big one. We did not get warned about the shake. Yeah, right, Nelson. Yeah, why didn't you warn me? So, man, Bigfoot, please make sure you keep us posted on the journey back. And yeah, Tony, I agree. He said it looks fine short too. If I didn't know the big beard on the left, I'd be like, that's a great look, man. It's awesome. But it definitely, I think the big beard suits him even better. I didn't see anything wrong with the first one. So that's the thing, Big Daddy Kane, is from a picture like this, seeing does not tell the full story, right? We all have probably had damage at points where you didn't realize it until you felt it, until somehow you realized it. So he is saying he had a lot of damage and he wanted to start fresh. I'll believe him, right? I'll take his word for it. But I agree. When I look at that, I don't think like, warning, bad stuff going on. It just looks really cool. I do like the glasses. Yeah. They make a difference. I actually like them. I think the glasses look pretty cool. Yeah, I like both beards. Yeah, options are good. Yep, options are good. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And Sarah says, obviously they both look great because of how thick the beard is, but I almost always prefer more beard. Yeah, same here. I am biased, right? I'm biased towards more substantial beards. Guilty. I'll admit it. I'm okay with. One thing that I'm very proud of in my life is admitting my own personal bias. We all have them. If you don't, you just don't realize it. You're not tapped in. I have personal bias on many things. Liking bigger beards is one of them. And that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. And Roger said there's some serious thickness there. Yeah, super full beard. It's going to look amazing when it grows back with proper care. I agree. Yep, no doubt about it. Neat thing is it'll grow back. Very well said, Ralph. That's the cool thing about beards. They grow back. Yep, they grow back. And Ken is in the chat. Aloha, ladies. Sorry, I shaved. This is not a warning. This is not a joke. This is not Ken being funny. But I've been getting exotic women fair trade. I got many thoughts, Ken, that I will not share on the stream right now. But I'm happy for you, man. I'm excited to follow your journey back. Ken from Hawaii has shaved, but is growing back to more of the shorter beard variety, if I understand him correctly. He said corporate beard. I think I have a corporate beard, but to each their own. We know Ken will keep us posted. Hopefully, he'll keep us posted on this show. That would be really cool. All right, Bigfoot, thank you, man. All right, next one up is Jared P. in the place to be, big baby. Quick backstory. I've been growing my beard since I was a sophomore in high school. All of my friends were jealous, and I didn't even know how to properly shape and do upkeep other than what my dad had taught me with his immaculate beard from which I inherited mine from. Fast forward to now, out of college, nearly 8 years later, I am now exploring ways to style my beard's versatility while keeping a healthy microbiome. I have considered DIYing my own beard oil with organic ingredients. Like the question I asked, let me know what I should do for product recommendations if I want to grow it out to about 10 inches. So, Jarrett, your two most important products are going to be beard oil and beard wash. Beard oil, if you want to DIY that, go crazy. Have some fun. Just do this is not JP. I don't think so. Good question, but I don't think it's our man JP. Actually, I know JP's first and last name, and I know it's not that one. JP's first name is my middle name, actually. But he if you want to DIY, go ahead. Just don't mess with fragrances. Stay away from those ones. If you do want to mess with fragrances, go into a lot of deep research. All right, go into a lot of deep research on that one. For the beard wash, do not DIY your own beard wash. Buy a dedicated beard wash from a quality company. Highly recommend the beard wash from Deadman's. It is super unique and a great product. Yep, a great product. All right, so let's go ahead and check out what he's got going on with the beard right here. Handsome dude, right? Great haircut, great look. And he's just now getting into taking care of this beard. Government name. And he was, again, growing this from high school. So, Jared, to answer your question here, yeah, have some fun. DIY beard oil or go in and try to buy a beard wash. Don't make it. Yep, dapper for sure. Good looking, handsome dude here. Thanks for sending it. Great question, Jared. All right, Austin L. 2-day update. Went bald and trimmed the lip a little bit. I do miss how thick my mustache was, though. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what Austin has going on with his update here. Again, went bald and trimmed the lip up a little bit. Yep, lip up a little bit. Here we go. Boom! Look at this, right? So we had the head hair up here, right? Bam! Went down buzz cut. Look at the beard, guys. Look at the shape. Look at the texture. Look over here to some new styling on it as well. And look at the mustache, right? This one is curling over the lip. And then look at how clean and fresh it is on the right. Clean and fresh on the right. I absolutely love this update. Austin, every single aspect of this suits you very, very, very well. Very, very well. Dude, it looks really good. Beardliness says, right, looks so good. Keep it up, bro. If you like it, of course. I love the hair. I love the mustache. And I'm normally a fan of bigger mustaches, but I think this suits you very, very well. And then also the beard's a little bit straighter. The shape has more volume to it. Dude, you guys, by the way, he said 2-day update. 2-day update. Now, Austin, man, if you have anything to share in the chat, please do. That shows you the power of this show, you guys. This man went from the left, nothing wrong with it, but whoop, let me upgrade you to the right with the hair, the beard, the stash. Come on, man. It looks really, really good. And yeah, the styling technique, chef's kiss. Really well done, sir. Cheers, man. Yes, absolutely. Leo said, I got my first ever high Santa today. Definitely don't have the builder shape or even completely white, but it's nice to be taken for someone as good and famous. That's awesome, Leo. Well worded there, man. Yeah, well worded. And He says, if you'd be him and you'd grow it outward, handlebar, would you start from inside or halfway? Are you talking about a handlebar mustache? I would not do that. You're saying if I was him, I would not do that. But a handlebar starts from the middle. Yep, always starts from the middle. You're not going to start from the outside. That's not a real handlebar. Dan, I've been ending my showers with a cold rinse for the last week. Sorry, I've I've cussed you, but the beard is laying a little better, especially in the morning when I do a rinse shower to wake up. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Cheeky Chops in the building. What's up, dude? And I think Austin said earlier he was sick as well. So Austin, feel better. Family, feel better. And again, guys, Sam C, her stomach was really bad tonight, and she wasn't able to make the stream. That's never fun. All right. I am him. All right, here we go. We got Peter, guys. And Peter says, just want to get your honest review on the beard. So to begin here, I do have to say, and I left this in here just so I can let people know in obviously a super kind way, we do not do beard reviews on this channel. Now, again, that could be just a situation of semantics. Oh, I didn't mean it like that. We specifically have a channel, this stream, about beard advice, answering what you guys are looking for with your advice. We don't rate beards. We don't just give general reviews of them, but whatever you're looking for help on, we want to make sure that we're giving that advice out. But been using Honest Amish for beard oil and Copper Johns for butter and wash. Left sideburn seems to be struggling for some reason. Any advice on it? Let's see. That is a question we are happy to help with. Perfect question for this stream right here. Let's go ahead and check it out, Peter. Now, we do have, as you've already seen already, guys, we have some epic beards on the stream tonight. Don't let that slow you down or stop at all. And he says, my sides are kind of iffy. Where'd it go? My sides are kind of iffy. Been trying everything. So let's take a look here. So with seeing this, I really wouldn't even fully be able to tell, but I'm guessing this is the left side. Is that correct, Peter? Let me know. But I would assume that's the left side. I see a little difference, but not much on that one. A little difference. Hey, Deadman's welcome. You'll have to check the replay. Lots of nice things said about you. So much great feedback, especially on Arctic Breeze. He says, yes. Okay. Peter, here's another question for you. Do you sleep on that side? Is the majority of your sleeping with your head, your side of your head on the pillow or on the bed, on your arm? Is that the side you sleep on? Yep. Is that the Big Daddy Kane says, I can't even see anything below the mustache. Mainly a back sleeper. Interesting. Okay. Now, my first bit of advice would be what most of the chat is saying right here. And it says, what could he be concerned about? You definitely are your own worst critic here, Pete. But Peter, I do see what you're talking about. But please understand this. There's not a human on this planet that can see your left side from that angle and your right side at the same time to compare. The only time you compare one side to the other is when we do side-by-side pictures like this. In real life, they're either talking to you straight on and they will never, ever, ever be able to notice any kind of difference, or they're talking to you and looking at you from one side or the other. They will never notice any kind of difference there. So my advice is said, that's a valid point, actually. Thank you. Yeah, I mean it. My biggest advice, do not worry about that. Focus on healthy habits. Continue to do what you're doing. You have a legendary beard. When you have a mustache like that, I'm sorry, no one's thinking about anything else. You could wear like red contacts and people would be like, oh my gosh, look at that stash. You could have an ear that's just like ripped half off and bleeding and people would be like, oh my gosh, look at that stash. So just understand you're good, man. You're good. And it looks absolutely amazing. Just a little bit of calmness and continue to have healthy habits. And make sure you're exfoliating the skin on that side, especially with beard wash in the shower. You want to make sure you're giving it the best canvas to receive the nutrients as possible. And so that would, definitely would help. And Brian's right. I got to make a video on this, don't I, Brian? Dan taught me that hair grows in a circular pattern, and I have to treat each side differently. Funny, the formula for each side. Yeah, and so essentially what probably has happened is your growth pattern, right, probably starts on, I would say, this side of the crown, grows in a motion like this, right, in a motion like this, and as that happens, your hair fills in different angles and in different directions just naturally. We all have it. Your hair starts on one side and then grows up over your scalp, even if the hair's not there. It did at some point, and then wraps around the face on the other side. So you definitely can have parts of your face, parts of your beard that are cousins, not twins. Hopefully that helps you guys out. And he says, that makes sense. This is also about 2 years worth of growth. Dude, killing it. Absolutely killing it. Thank you for sending in, man. That was cool. All right, halftime questions, guys. Halftime questions. Let us know here if you are wondering anything like Mr. Beardliness. He says, thinking of trying a heated brush, notice my soul patch curls up opposite of chin hairs when using one. Will my beard feel any different or just look straighter? So heat definitely changes the way your beard feels. For me, and for most people that do it correctly, right, we got to consider user error. For me and most people that use it correctly, it feels better. When you use heat incorrectly, you don't use the right protection, you don't use the right temperature, the right speed, the right amount of time of heat. It definitely can fry it and make it feel worse. My beard does not feel good without heat. So that is something that can absolutely change how it feels for better. Yep, for better. And Otto, my man Nick says, heated brush softens a little. I agree. My beard feels softer, and my beard feels better to be able to have that. I found with the soul patch was growing out, yeah, gravity can help a little bit, but the soul patch, let me show you guys here. The soul patch has its own growth area. It's actually not related to your beard, which is pretty crazy, but it has its own little growth pattern. And for some people, that growth pattern can sit on top of the beard underneath it, and it can cause problems because they're just separated. Watch this. That section, when I lift my lip up, there's like a little horseshoe that is not connected to my beard. That is separate. And for almost all of you, it's the same thing. It has its own little growth pattern. It has its own little world. Yeah, own little world. Hey, Bill, he said, just got home from the kids' skating lessons. Nice, man. Is that like ice skating, I'm guessing? Yeah, that would be my final guess. Ice skating. So, yeah, that would definitely be able to help you out. Okay, got all that. Okay, got all that. Love it. Grabbing some of your guys' questions here as they come through. How often can you use the heated brush? Once a day, every day. I use it every single day. I do not recommend using it more than ice skating in June. Indoor, there we go. I cannot recommend using heat daily anymore. I absolutely love it. Love it. I've seen some people use heated brushes, and when I see smoke coming out, so it's not smoke that's coming out, it's steam. The difference there is smoke requires burning. Steam is just water that is essentially evaporating with heat, right? So almost always when there is something that is visibly coming off of a heated brush, it is steam because the beard is wet. If there is burning, it's burning the oil that was left on, the residue left on the heated brush, or too much oil on the beard. When done correctly, 365 degrees or less, you're not going to have burning. You're not going to have a massive problem. It's just, yeah, again, just something to consider there. Something to consider on there. All right, great questions, guys. I am 100% starring all these ones, and we are going to get to them. All right, and again, how's Sam? Stomach is upset. She's probably, hopefully, fully asleep right now. I'm on the verge of shaving my beard. It's getting very frustrating. It's not where I want it. Any advice? Oh, man, it sounds like a perspective problem, right? The key words you just said is, it's not where I want it. Josh, if you were to poll the chat right now, let me put this in the chat. Is your beard where you want it? Okay? And go ahead and be honest on here, guys. I'm just simply asking the question, is your beard right now where you want it? Are you at the finish line? Are you trying to maintain for the rest of your life? Or do you still have areas you want to improve? Do you still have aspects of your beard that you have not reached yet? And we'll see where this goes in the chat here. But I don't want to assume. So I wanted to put up a poll and see where everybody's at on this one. And so, yeah, there's definitely, and I hope, Josh, this is just a comment out of frustration. You're going to see the chat. Everyone's saying, don't do it. Not even close. Okay. So as you see on the votes here, we're almost to 100 votes. It is right now 88% are not where they want their beard. 88% are not where they want their beard. So I believe the issue is not so much with your beard, but it's more so with the expectations and the perspective. Understand the beard is a journey. Understand you're going to have bad days. You're going to have bad weeks. You're going to have bad months. But if it's not the beard, I would be highly pressed to say it's probably going to be something else. Then it's going to be the head hair. Then it's going to be the skin. That's going to be something else. Understand it's a journey. Understand you likely love your beard. I talk to you. I know you. You've been on the show many times. Just know that it's not something that you're going to always be happy with and always going to love. So again, 88% of the chat right now who are dedicated, passionate beards people, they're still not happy with it. So the advice, step back. Don't be so hard on yourself. Enjoy the journey. And of course, don't shave. I've never seen someone be frustrated with their beard, shave, and then be like, all right, I'm so happy with my beard now. Good point. What is emu oil? Emu oil is the rendered down fat from the bird emu. Do beard growth vitamins actually work? And do they cause DQ in beard competitions? No disqualification in beard competitions. Beard growth vitamins are essentially a supplement that is targeting your keratin production. Keratin is your hair, whether it's your head hair, your beard hair, your chest hair, and your nails. And so they have things like 10,000 mcgs of biotin. They have collagen. They have all sorts of things in there that are going to promote faster growth of keratin. There's other beard vitamins that can give you healthy beards that grow, like Beard Fuel from Beard Octane. Do they work? If you're deficient in any of those areas, almost all of us are, yes, they can work, and normally they do work. Are they miracles and going to grow a beard in spots you don't have them? No, actually not at all. But they will make the beard grow faster. They will make the beard healthier and stronger. So yes, they can be absolutely beneficial for you. But no, there's no DQ in beard competitions. I just can't seem to pinpoint butter amount. What should I look for? How much do you think I should be using? Currently 10 inch. So Tony, what I would say to you is the first part of your pointer finger. Right where you have that knuckle, just do a little scoop there. It's probably going to be about the size of a large cashew or an olive. Let me go one more time. For Tony, a 10-inch beard like yours in the picture, it's going to be probably about the size. No, I'm going to go cashew. I like that one. The size of a large cashew of beard butter. If it's too much, you're going to wake up and your beard's still going to be kind of like butter-filled and greasy and all over. Go with a large cashew. I think that would fit. That would fix it for you. Dan, I keep hearing people swear by leave-in conditioners. Wondering your thoughts. So I do have a dedicated video on this one, and this has evolved over time as my opinion and experiences have changed. And I just searched on here, Dan C. Bearded leave-in conditioner, and you can see this video right here. The second one, it's that purple one that's up there. No more leave-in conditioner. I made a video all about, it's over a year ago. I know many of you weren't with the channel at that point, so I don't expect you, but just showing you guys that I have here. It is my video on why I do not recommend leave-in conditioner for my beard or any beard similar to mine. Now, there are beards where it does work well. A black man's beard generally suits leave-in conditioner very well because the sebum oil is different, the hair structure is different. But for me, there's nothing that a butter can do that is out of pocket for leave-in conditioner, right? Essentially, butter does everything leave-in conditioner wishes it could do. So I do not recommend the leave-in conditioner for myself. What EU-oriented brand butters should I get in your opinion? So one major area the EU seems to be behind in is beard butter. I actually don't know any quality beard butters in the EU. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just saying I don't know of any. Good morning, Dan. Do you have any tips on doing your sideburns yourself? The hair curl makes my ears itchy, but I don't have a barber close to me. Yeah, so all I'm going to say on this one is kind of the same as the last answer I gave, and that is look up Dancy Bearded Sideburns Trim. I have, I believe, 2 different videos where I show how to do that, and that's going to be way better than me talking about it right now. Not Ruzel. I've never tried their butter. I know that they have some quality products. I believe I've seen some not so quality products in my opinion, but I don't know anything about their butter, and I can't give advice on things that I don't know. Oh, sweet. Thank you. Yeah. Dancy Bearded Sideburn Trim, and I have videos truly dedicated to that. Tip for longer mustache. Look up Dancy Bearded Lazy Walrus. My tip would be get a heated brush, fan that mustache out to the side, and then kind of blend it into the beard a little bit. It gives you forgiveness. It eases up the lips. You can have easier time eating and drinking and kissing and all that stuff. Lazy Walrus, Dancy Bearded. Lazy Walrus, Dancy Bearded. Yes. Okay. And interesting. You guys got so many good questions out there. And I promise I'll do my best to get to all of them. Before you got the Aberlite cleaning kit, what did you use to clean your go-to or your pro? So I actually have videos on that as well. So David, if you look up clean a heated brush, Dancy Bearded, I have on there. Clean a heated brush, Dancy Bearded. I have on there multiple videos. Essentially, I used alcohol, isopropanol alcohol, and then I used something to clean it, like a painting brush, like anything you can scrub. I used one thing that's used to scrub like windowsills. Alcohol is your main thing. Recently shaved my whole beard for a job interview, and I'm on a journey of new growth. Will the new Copper John serum help it come back faster? It can. Yeah, it can. It's not guaranteed. It's not a promise, but it can. Do you have any safety tips for long beards? Is the braid and tuck the best method? Yeah, I would say the braid and tuck for sure, man. Yep, that's going to be your safest bet. From an irritant standpoint, is fractionated coconut oil the same as coconut oil? No. So coconut oil is like a 4 on the terms of the comedogenic scale rating, which is how likely it is to clog your pores. Fractionated coconut oil is more like a 1 or 2 at worst, usually more so on the 1, depending on who's measuring. So no, they are not the same at all. Coconut oil is way more clogging than fractionated. Dan, I've been getting split ends on some of my stash hairs, but none on my beard. Any ideas? Something in your life is causing friction and irritating those mustache hairs. It could be anything that is rubbing on the mustache. Many times it's the human that owns the mustache. Are you twirling it? Are you fidgeting with your mustache all day? If so, you are the one creating those split ends. If not, are you sleeping on your face? Do you have a mask? Is there something at work? Are you aggressively kissing somebody? That would be wild if you kiss someone so hard you cause split ends on your beard or on your mustache. But something is externally happening to that area, and you got to figure out what it is. All right, start to try and grow a beard. How often should I use minoxidil? Every day? I don't give minoxidil advice. Number 1, I don't know enough. I'm not knowledgeable on minoxidil. Number 2, it is a drug. Straight up, it is a drug. I don't give advice on that. All right, just out of curiosity, does braiding the beard damage? Nope, not at all. Braiding the beard can actually be a positive boost of benefits for it. Would love tips on beard drift. Got you, Duddy. Very, very simple to solve beard drift. Number 1, drink more water. Number 2, repeat back to number 1, drink more water. Number 2, exfoliate your beard with a comb in the shower every single day. Number 3, wash your beard in the shower after combing every single day. Number 4, use a quality beard oil. And I got to go back a little bit. Use a quality beard wash. If you're using Head & Shoulders, stop. If you're using Suave, stop. Dove, stop. Paul Mitchell, stop. Any shampoo that's for head hair, if you're using it on your beard, eventually most of us would get beard drift because of the detergents in there, because of the pH, because of the ingredients, because of just the crap quality that most shampoos are in stores. Drink more water, exfoliate with a comb in the shower, wash in the shower, and use a quality beard oil afterwards. That will solve your beard drift. It's not might, it's not could, right? You guys know I'm easily to throw out those kind of phrases when needed. It will solve your beard drift 100% of the time. That is big. So, yep, clean the heated brush. Yep, clean your heated brush. Yep. Got it. All right, working back through the questions now, guys. They might be a little bit slower here because I got to scroll through. I wasn't able to grab the last ones as I was talking, but I love that you guys have so many questions. All right, let me see here. Okay, good stuff, everybody. All right, correct blow dryer temperature, medium setting. Yeah, medium setting, medium speed, medium setting is the best if you can. If there's only a high and low, probably go low. Blow dryers can actually get pretty big. Pretty big as in hot. Like they can be pretty dang hot. Okay, let me see here, guys. All right. Dan, what would you recommend for a silver white beard to make it shine and be brighter? Naturally, of course. To make it shine, a thicker beard oil, castor oil. Mike, castor is going to coat the beard, and it's going to give you much more of a shine. I have a lot of craft shows where I live, many with handcrafted grooming, soap, some oil, and I want to support small local business. How can I tell if it's quality, not too much fragrance? Unfortunately, the only way you can, Tyler, is by asking them. If you're at a craft show, luckily it's usually the owner right there. Simply say, hey, are you guys IFRA compliant? Their response will tell you everything. If they say, oh, absolutely, we follow IFRA very closely and we want to make sure everyone's safe, you're probably golden. If they say, what's IFRA? Run. If they say, what's IFRA? Run. If they say, oh, yeah, I mean, we follow all laws and regulations and stuff out there, and they're kind of giving you like a hula hoop answer, it's just going round and round. I just made that up, but I liked it. Then run. That's not good. I would say most local mom and pop that aren't small batch like online and really doing it, with websites and all that stuff, most of them have absolutely no idea about the laws and about the safety. Doesn't mean it's dangerous. Not necessarily. Doesn't mean it's risky. Heck yes, it's risky. Yep, it's risky. But that would be my thing. Just simply say, hey, I'm just curious. Do you guys follow IFRA? And then let their response guide you. Be kind afterwards. They're probably not going to know it. You don't have to educate them. You don't have to bash them. Just say, okay, thank you guys so much. I've been using a heater, and I do the same thing. And imagine me with like all the beard knowledge. I want to be able to just have like a huge conversation with them. But I'm not going to go there with it. So what's IFRA? I got a video on that. Look up Dan C. Beard at IFRA. Essentially, it's the body of scientists that determine individual fragrances and how dangerous they are for different parts of the body based on potency. That was a mouthful, I know, but it's a super complicated thing. I've been using a heated brush, but I seem to have hairs that just stick out straight. Should I be cutting these hairs off? No, Josh. A flyaway today is a part of a perfect beard tomorrow. Keep adjusting your styling. Stop looking at those hairs. No. Bad. Sit. No, just kidding. But don't trim those off. Leave those ones alone. If in the EU and he couldn't find a half decent all natural, if he could find a half decent all natural skin cream, usually shea based, I would not recommend that. No. Nope. I'm not going to tell anybody don't do it, but that's not something I would recommend. Dan, can you shape your beard without cutting it, cutting the length? Yeah. Yep, for sure, man. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. On the lazy walrus side, does it mean you would not make a separation between your mustache and beard? You can. Yeah, I do. Some days I don't. If you do want to separate the mustache from the beard, this is all you do. Boom. Just a little separation with the fingers. Any leave-in conditioners you recommend? Beard Octane has a quality leave-in conditioner. I don't use it. I don't recommend it for my beard or anybody similar to mine's. He says, I don't have a full-on black man's beard, but my neck and side hair is so dang thick and curly. Yeah, Beard Octane has a quality leave-in conditioner. The ingredients are great. The ratios and everything are great. Nothing wrong with that product at all. Do you use a napkin too hard? That could be one. Yeah, for sure. New subscriber. Hey, what's up, man? Never used any products. Tips for a 10-inch beard. Start using products. Your tools and products are going to make a massive difference in how your beard feels and how your beard looks. Using something to start off, here's my best tips. Grab the beard wash and the beard oil from Deadman's Beard Co. Command 15. truly top of the mountain quality. You're not going to find anything of a higher quality. There's a lot that are at the top in that it just depends on what you want and what works for you. But Deadman's is the tippity top of quality, you guys. And if you're starting, oil and wash are the most important. With a 10-inch beard, eventually you're going to want to try butter and conditioner. So just something to consider there. Okay, continuing to go here. All right. And I'm trying to make sure I get all you guys' questions. So if I haven't hit yours yet, please stay tuned. Okay. Yeah, Joshua won a gift card from the company. Hey, and Bryant, let us know, is the giveaway for a single product or is it for a gift card? Let me know tonight. I'm second guessing what I have on there, but yeah, we will definitely see. And Smelly Turtle says, I trimmed 4 inches from my beard to clean up transparency and shape it. It's unbelievable how much I've learned from this channel. Thank you, man. My beard looks amazing. I'm glad to hear that. I'm always messing with my stash. Yeah, that'll damage it. Yep, that'll damage it. Next step, listen to Dan C. I love that. Love that. Okay. Okay. Let's see here, guys. I'm using actual products, the Beard Wash, the Beard Struggle Wash, Gillette. Those first two, not so much. Beard Octane, there you go. Now we're talking. All right, let me see here. $30 gift card. Okay, perfect. That's what I thought. Somehow I had on there the old giveaway. I don't know what I did, but I'll make sure to get that bad boy going. 30. I like the gift cards even more, though. I think it's super cool. Beautiful. Okay. Let me go ahead and get this back here. All right. Questions continue on. Are there any specific ingredients you should stay away from that are more common in shampoo but not in beard wash? Unbelievably loaded and difficult question for this stream. It comes down to ratios and potency. So I'm going to say no. But if we had 6 hours of a class on water-based production, we could probably get into that one. Hands down, what's your favorite beard oil? Hey, man, I don't have one. Sincerely, I rotate. I would never be able to pick just one. The best I could do is go back to my 2023 best beard products video, check the oils, and those are going to be my best ones, and even though there are new ones here. All right, can I just walk away at a medium pace? Can stress be a factor in beard growth? Andy, you know that answer. Don't ask questions. Yes, it can. I don't feel stressed, but my beard does not seem to grow past business. Yes, stress is the biggest factor in stopping beard growth. Yep, the number one biggest factor. Can using liquid butter for 30 days clog the pores over time? If it's getting down to the skin, yes. Yeah, if it's getting down to the skin, it can. Should you alternate? I would. I couldn't imagine using liquid butter for 30 days. I would definitely work in regular butter as well. Yep. Good question. Really good question. I'm not sure if Australia has some governing body. Yeah, no, so IFRA is worldwide. James, that's an important thing to know. IFRA is the entire world. Pretty much every developed country has accepted and it has scientists from all countries. It's one of the very few things that a governing body, right, air quotes, works together, and it actually is a very good institution. So, yep, worldwide, Australia, U.S., Europe, it doesn't matter. They all listen to IFRA and follow IFRA. Yep. Why do some companies on their instructions say oil or balm? I don't know. Why do some companies put on their instructions apply 2 to 6 drops of oil? I don't know. Some companies are wrong, and it's okay for them to be wrong. So, yeah, I don't know the answer. CPAP machines for sure can cause split ends. Yep, no doubt about it. Is there more effective to run my beard under the sink, then comb, or comb under the shower head and then rinse butter out? Either way is fine, Phil. Yep, no worries on that one. Either way is fine. I feel like I get a lot of knots on the ends of the long hairs. Am I brushing too hard? Too fast, Roger. Almost always the knots are from brushing or for combing or brushing too fast. Think about a ribbon on the end of a balloon. It's nice and straight. What happens if you take the scissor blade and you run it real fast through it with tension? It starts to curl up, and it can give you those ones. So, yeah, I would slow down. So, yes. But Dan, Gillette is the top of the GQ best list. I know. And I'm guessing it was around, this is a guess. They can't sue me for guessing. I'm guessing it was around $5,000 to buy that spot. This is not an opinion, those are paid spots in almost all cases. And my guess for that one, why? Because I deal with garbage companies like that, in my opinion and experience. The fee is around $5,000 to get on those lists. Now, is it worth it? I don't know, probably, but you're selling your morals at the same time. So, yeah. Okay, so if I retire, my beard will grow longer. Ken, I just talked about that in a video I recorded today. Yes, literally. That's not even, I know you're being a little bit silly, but yes, literally. Is the liquid butter okay by itself if that's all you brought to work with me? It for a day, yeah, or two, yeah, absolutely no problems there. Yeah. And Andy says, as soon as you answer that, I was like, you have asked that before. So that's why I was just being a little bit, kind of a little nudging you there. I knew you knew that answer. What are your thoughts on ingredients like alcohol and sulfates? Folks say to avoid these in shampoos. If anybody says to avoid alcohols in shampoo, run and don't ever listen to their advice on anything in life ever again. You need fatty alcohols in shampoos, in conditioners. If they tell you that, run. They have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. Sulfates and parabens and stuff, that's a whole nother conversation. Essentially, there were big companies that put a lot of money behind talking about how bad sulfates and parabens are. Almost all things like that have a purpose and a place. Not in all things, not in all products, but they're not as bad as what people say. So, yeah, if you see alcohol on conditioner, totally fine. Don't be worried about it. There's good quality fatty alcohols. And I do have a video on that as well. Opie says, I love alcohol. So, yeah, that is too funny. All right. Some companies also suggest butter and balm together. No. Yep. Wrong is wrong no matter who says it. Yeah, that's just bad. Yep. Is L'Oreal beard oil also bad? Probably worse than Gillette, in my opinion, in my experience. And I do have a review on both of those oils, you guys. Again, if you guys ever, after the stream, you're like, I want to know more, just look up Dancy Bearded L'Oreal, Dancy Bearded Gillette, Dancy Bearded alcohol, Dancy Bearded sulfates, stuff like that. And it definitely can help you out to get even more info. Okay, so those lists are paid for. Oh, yeah. The Gillette, or not Gillette, the GQ list, those ones where it's like best beard oils, yes, they are 100% paid for. How do I know that? I have experience behind the scenes seeing all that stuff. My list, my top 2023, no company ever knows they're going to be on the list. Literally don't know they're going to be on the list until the video drops. I don't tell them. I don't ask them. I don't charge anybody. It is, definitely a very different situation. Definitely internal alcohol works better. Not for me. Okay. Good. Even Mary Kay has beard oil. I saw that. Even, what is it, Bed Bath & Beyond? No. Yeah. What's the one that has like lotions and stuff? Body Works. No, Bed Bath & Beyond. They have beard oil. It's one of the worst I've ever seen. Is there any benefit to letting beard wash stay in the beard for a minute? Yeah, I mean, you want to let it work, but you don't want to leave it in for many minutes. Just kind of let it do its thing and then rinse it out. Dan's not joking. I got on his list, and it was a massive surprise when the video came out. There you go, man. Got you. Dan, always learning something. Makes sense why I never see good price. Yeah, it's a 100% paid list. Dan, it's funny you said they are bad and they're actually on this on special this week, and I was going to try it out. You just saved me cash. You're welcome, man. I genuinely try to save you guys money. Yep, 100%. Bath and Body Works is a store? Yeah. Yikes. Does Ulta Beauty have beard oils? They do. I don't know if they have any quality ones that they sell there, but they do have some beard products. Yep. And Damien says, I trust a Dan review more than any list online. Honest advice, honest advertising at its best. If you're on his list, it was earned. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. And I do take that seriously. I mean, you guys that actually watch the channel, you see my reviews. You know that I'm critical. You know that sometimes they just downright suck. And I tell you, even when I've been sued, even when I've been threatened, even when I've been thrown my name through the mud, I'm still going to be honest on all those reviews and will never, ever, ever adjust because of any kind of external factor. Also, Amazon will show you a top list for a product you Google. There are always products trying to sell. Oh, yeah. They control that. Yep, no doubt. All right, let's continue, guys. And we do have a giveaway at the end for a $30 gift card from this company right here. Okay, yeah, he loved beard pudding. I've had to see Gibbs, the company. I've actually seen the owner of the massive company twice now. And I've had a couple of not so nice reviews, and I've had to see him in person. Yikes. Jose, what up, dude? Sitting there quietly in the background. Legend of the Beard Advice live show. Oh, yeah, Dan, I've almost never bought from a company Dan didn't recommend. I appreciate that. Yep, I really do. Yeah, I do appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Beardliness. All right, Anonymous. Same kind of question here. I've recently decided to pursue the art of content creating. I'm looking for advice on how to start promoting my YouTube channel, which currently doesn't have videos as I've not yet started streaming, but will be doing so in the very near future. Any and all advice is welcome. Got you. Number one, start making videos. I will say, and we're not putting any names to this, so this isn't like going to hurt anybody's feelings, so we're not calling anybody out. In almost all cases, when I have somebody asking about advertising for their channel, growing their channel, advice for their channel, and they haven't started yet, they don't make it beyond 6 months. Almost all cases. In almost all cases, that is worrying about the wrong things. The only thing you should be worrying about, the only thing that you should be considering is making content and making it as good as you possibly can. Promotion should be way later, especially once you have content. Second bit of advice, when you do start promoting it, do it your own way and not using other people's platforms. I obviously have a decent sized platform in this niche, not on YouTube. I am not considered decent size on the world of YouTube, but on this niche, I have a decent size, one of the larger platforms, right? And it is disheartening when people try to use your platform to push themselves up. I never, ever did that coming up, never will do that. I built it myself, and I think that's the view. I mean, we have you guys sharing, we have Sam, all that stuff. You know what I mean? I didn't go on and try to steal from somebody else is what I'm saying. So make sure you do not, in a kind of wrong way, try to promote yourself on somebody else's platform. Don't go in and talk about your channel on somebody's stream, on somebody's video. Don't talk about it on somebody else's Facebook page. You got to be able to do it on your own platforms, your own terms. One of the main reasons why, again, and this is with years and years and years of experience now, the people that have that route are doing it for the wrong reasons. They're doing it in the wrong way, and they never make it. They never grow bigger, and they get frustrated. They leave. They usually become resentful and start to hate people like me because they see me doing it, and they have to associate in their mind why they're not doing it. And because I hate him. It's literally how that goes. So the only advice that matters here is start your content and focus on the content. Promoting will be way down the line, you guys. So just keep that in mind. Most people that talk about starting never start. Oh, what about my camera? What about my lights? I don't know this program. I don't know if I'm talking right yet. I don't know if my beard looks good. I don't know. There will always be something stopping you until you start. Dan speaks the truth. Just do it. Don't wait for the stars to align. Exactly. Usually it's just an excuse. Yep, exactly. Yep. And this is probably the biggest one. I don't want to spend too much time on this because you guys have heard me rant and rave about this before. Don't try to copy or mimic others. We don't need clones. We need individuals. Yes. And unfortunately, we see copies and clones and mimics in every single industry, every single content niche. You guys, and we're not going to say anybody, we're going to be super positive, super nice, because they usually don't mean it poorly. You guys have probably seen copies and clones in the beard industry. You've probably seen videos and live streams where you're like, that reminds me of Dan's streams. That reminds me of Dan's channel. But Dan came like years before them. Oh, wow, this person is trying to be scuba. We all notice those things. Even on people we like, even on people we really think are amazing humans. but we start to say, I think they're taking a little bit too much inspiration behind watching others. And the problem is those ones, again, never break through. They might be able to sustain at like a low level, but they're never going to break through, because why would you watch a copy that's not as good as the original? So don't do that. That is a big, big piece of advice. And yes, Ken can use my platform for his presidential run. Oh, Chris is so true. This is the biggest thing of it all. I've said this for years, you guys. Chris says, if the content is there, people will come. I've said this phrase forever, guys, and it's genuinely true. Content is king. Content is king. If you have content, if you add value to people's lives, they will come. Content is king. Yes, Sarah. People don't usually watch for production value. They just want info or opinions. Yes. Guys, my setup's not crazy. The camera I film my videos with is right here. This is like a $400 camera. I don't have crazy edits. I don't have mad jokes and funny like edits and all these wild and crazy things. So many people get obsessed with the production value and this and that. Just talk. People are going to like you for you and for your information. Definitely take advantage of shorts. They can rack up views way faster. Good promotion for your channel. Yeah, now we're getting into some loaded waters. There's pros and cons to shorts. One thing to consider is the way people find you is almost always the only way they will consume you. What do I mean by that? If they find you through shorts and short form content, they're likely never going to come over and watch your streams or your videos. I'll give an example, right? And this is not a shot in any way. It's true, and there's good thing behind it. The biggest beard channel in the small batch industry, beard brand excluded, is not me. It's not Scuba. It's actually Copper Johns. They have over 200-something thousand subscribers. But if they do a stream, they're only getting 30, 40, 50. If they have a video, they're only getting a couple hundred. They have 200,000 subscribers. How are people not watching their streams and videos? Because their shorts get 30 million views, 20 million views, 10 million views. They find people in an honest, genuine way, and people subscribe to the channel, but they never come over for the videos. They never come over for the streams. For me, this is in the nicest way possible. They can keep those subscribers. My real value is long-form videos and live streams. I'm not a short content guy. You're going to try to bottle all this? Good luck. The way people find you is the way they will continue to consume you. So keep that in mind. If you're like, oh yeah, if I can get views and subscribers, it's just, again, just perspective on that one. Yep, just a perspective on that one. He says, I don't do shorts. No. If you have short form content personality, do it. I just don't. I have to talk. Content creation is difficult. Make sure you really want to do it before you start. Yep, absolutely. The worst is that people use content without permission to fake endorse. Yeah. Yep, I hear you, man. Nick says, I don't make content, but definitely be your genuine self. Yes. Yep, so true, man. So dang true. The only way that can work is if you're very different perspectives like Dan and Scuba. Yes. Yep. No doubt. No one has ever once accused me of copying Scuba or Scuba of copying me. That is an absolute fact. Hey, Gary, no Sam today. Her stomach was really upsetting her today, and so she got to bed. Unfortunately, she was really bummed. She's like, would you be mad at me if I missed the stream? I was like, no, I sincerely understand. So she was worried. She was bummed, but we got to make sure she takes care of her health first. Awesome. Okay. All right. And if I'm reading it correctly, Dan isn't dissing shorts. Oh, not at all. Not at all. YouTube shorts, TikTok, Instagram reels. I think the point is to attract users via the platform you plan to focus on. Yes, that exactly. There's nothing wrong with short form content at all. Just know the way you find people is the way they're going to stay. So yeah, great Great summary on that one. Yeah, Scuba is a funny guy. Yeah, his approach is very different than mine, and I love that. I don't want Scuba to go anywhere. I want him to make more content. I want him to grow. Yeah, absolutely. The hats are awesome, Dan. Oh, cool, man. Thank you, Miles. I love it too. Awesome. Good question here. All right, David C. Live from the backyard pool. Your advice on how to deal with swimming and caring for my beard has been great. It has been 3 weeks since my haircut and beard trim. I noticed my neck was feeling scruffy when applying beard oil. Unfortunately, when I tried my trimmer for my 3-head electric razor, both were getting caught up in the hairs. The skin started to get irritated. Tried searching online, but there's so many different options for straight razors, for shaving, to powder, to liquid, to pre-apply. After investing in some good products for the beard, I wanted to ask if you have any knowledge or recommendations. I remember back in the day using talc and electric shaving stick to soothe my skin. I did put 10 drops of lavender oil, 2 teaspoons. Don't know if anyone else has asked you about this, but I can't be the only one to go through this. Might make for a good video topic. By the way, in one of your videos and our previous conversations, I responded to facial hair in youth. You had shared your dad's views and how Sam C encouraged you to grow yours. I mentioned how I just wanted facial hair to not be a baby face. One of my oldest digitalized photos I could find was my baby-faced wispy mustache of my passport when I was 20. Okay, let's take a look at the passport, and then we'll give some advice here. All right, so over here is the baby-faced 20. That is definitely a baby-faced 20-year-old. Fast forward to this beard over here. Goodness, that is awesome, man. Look at the shape. Look at the color. I love the white stripe down the middle. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome, dude. No doubt. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Chris said, I heard someone say how you do anything is how you do everything. I think I know that someone, Chris. Yes, I do. I think I know that someone. Okay. Dan, what was the lady that started the YouTube channel that you talked about last night? Amber. She's actually in the chat right now. That's original. That's her own unique lane, right? She's not trying to be Sam C and give that perspective of females because Sam's on the channel. Amber's saying, hey, I got this new lane. I'm going to do the female-only channel. I love that. Super cool stuff. Okay. Let's see where we're at here. Yeah, and here's Amber right here. Shout out to Amber. Okay, on this one, you guys. So, okay, I've been in the backyard pool. It has been 3 weeks since my haircut and beard trim. I noticed my neck was feeling scruffy when applying beard oil. Unfortunately, when I tried my trimmer and my 3-head electric razor, they were both getting caught up in these hairs. So, David, it seems like it's a hair problem. It seems like we need to soften those hairs. I don't know if I fully understand. Anybody in the chat that has some advice on this one, please make sure you do that. And yeah, I've seen this. Yeah, Michael, someone made a compilation of scuba burping. Yeah, I've seen that one. You got to soften those hairs. My advice would be something like bird oil or CBD oil, or even better, Magic City CBD, which is ostrich oil blend and CBD blend. I think that would be able to help you out here. And Joshua says, that's crazy. I was just about to ask that. In terms of like the razor and shaving and the different oils to apply with shaving, I don't know. Sincerely not knowledgeable. It's not me being humble and facetiously humble and faking it. I don't know. I really don't know enough about shaving and protecting the skin and afterwards. I would soften the hairs if you're having trouble trimming. That'd be my advice. But beard looks great, David. Love the smile, man. All right, John J. On the sides, my beard feels a little thin, more left than right. Is it just my genetics? All right, guys. Warning, 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 warning. Plays nice, man. Yeah, Beard Octane's great. Warning. This is a great beard. Some of your first instincts are going to say, this is a flex. There's nothing wrong with that beard. I do sincerely believe John is asking a genuine question, and he wants feedback on this one. And maybe the feedback is as simple as you are looking at it wrong. There's nothing wrong here. But I do want to respect that he is actually seeing this, and he wants to get advice on it, okay? Again, warning, warning, warning. Really nice beard here. Here we go. I'm just going to get a drink while you guys let that marinate a little bit. Yeah, Wow, that's a beard, right? Okay, let's get to his question. He believes this side of his beard is more thin than the other side. John, come here. There's nothing wrong with your beard. That's one of the most legendary beards I've ever seen, and I judged every single category, 47 categories of the U.S. National Beard Competition. Even if that beard is uneven, stop feeling it, stop looking at it. That is an amazing beard. Proceed. That is a crazy, crazy good beard, man. So I've got no advice for you. It could be a textured thing between head hair and beard hair. Yeah, absolutely. It could be that it is uneven, but dude, no one is ever going to be able to see any kind of difference there. You have an amazing beard, John, and don't touch it. Don't do anything differently to it. And you are 100% fine. Yep, fine. And Tony says, John, I feel that too, but we are our worst critics. Yes, we are. We all are. And for many of us, that's what makes us great. Mike says, I don't see it. I don't see it either. It looks great, man. Yep. All right, and I see a thin spot on top there. Yeah, the head hair. the very top hair is a little bit thin, yes. All right. Where did this question go? How do we submit posts to do beard advice like this? It is pinned in the chat, Phil. It's an email to beardadvicelive@gmail.com. So what if it is? Yeah, don't do anything. Leave it alone. There's nothing to adjust there. What's up, Andrew? Awesome, man. Crazy beard, John. All right, Mike C. Would you consider adding color to your beard if you were me, or just rock the elderly look? Now, I left that in there. I don't like how he's talking about himself there, but I left it. Okay, call me an old woman, but this is getting old, kind of bothers me. And he does say that. And again, I was like, old woman, there is a very big percentage of older women that do dye their hair because they don't like the grays. Men, we're a little bit more apt to being okay with it, but there's a lot of women that do dye them, especially in their 40s, 50s, and 60s. Not as much as not getting old, but still. He said it kind of bothers me. Okay, people are already saying in the chat here, don't color it. Let's go ahead and see what we think here. Mike, your question. Right? Let me go back here real quick. Your question says, would you, meaning me, would you considering adding color to your beard if you were me? My answer, Mike, no. Absolutely not. I would not even consider it. You have a great beard. The color is fantastic. Leave it alone. Would you ever color head hair? No. Leave it alone. It looks awesome, man. Easy peasy, dude. All right, Dylan. This is a little update here, you guys. He says, I just want to show you before and after pictures. I got a luxury deluxe beard trim and haircut with eyebrow, ear, and nose wax, hot towel, and cold towel. Ooh, you fancy. This place is called Father and Sons Barbershop in Alabama. Owner name is Chuck, and just want to see what y'all thought of his work. Spoiler, it's awesome. Look at that, guys. What up, Dylan? So here's Dylan before and after. Heck yeah, baby. Yeah, Sam's not here. Look at this before and after. I don't even need to comment on it. I'm going to let you guys do the commenting in the chat. What a transformation, man. Chuck, you killed it. If you ever watch this in the future, Chuck, hit me up if you ever want to talk beards, man. I educate barber expos and barber schools all across the country. So, yeah, dude, it just... Tony, no, we cannot. What a difference. Night and day. Absolutely dapper stud. And he did a great job on the beard. He didn't butcher it. He didn't take too much off. The only thing I would have wished, if you would have asked me, is the fade from the bald fade is from here, and then it kind of goes from right here. I would have started the beard at this location at the very least. So this is the only thing that I'm a little bit bummed on, is I would have started beard hair here and started that little fade and transition, but not the biggest deal. It's going to grow back in a week or two. But I would not have gone to a bald fade that low on the beard. But that's just me. That's just a preference thing. A lot of the top barbers, celebrity barbers, the dapper barbers, they like to go really aggressive. CMX, they like to go really aggressive with the fades these days. It's just the new style. So that would have been the only thing for me. But looks really nice. Really, really nice. All right, you guys, we are at that portion of the program where I am going to throw a giveaway in the chat. Boom. Right there. And then the email, Brian, let me know. Again, I was second guessing myself earlier. I had the wrong thing up. Let me know if that email is correct, Brian, or if I need to change it. But we're going to give away a $30 gift card to Deadman's Beard Co. All you got to do, you guys, is click that link, put your name, put your email, and then be here. Proper email. Okay, thank you. I do like the word proper. It makes me feel British. I don't know if it's the number one because like Jamaica's pretty good. There's a couple other good places, but British slang makes me feel so cool. Like when I hear a Brit talk and they're just dropping proper and they're dropping just different slang terms, it makes me feel so dang cool. And I love British slang. I cannot get enough of it. There was a British guy I was talking to at the Barber Expo this weekend, and I was like, keep talking. He was like, about what? I literally said, keep talking. He said, about what? Australian and Jamaica slang are pretty cool too. British, Jamaican, and Australian have really good slang. So yeah, it's some good ones. All right, again, guys, go ahead and enter into these giveaways. I am going to makes me want to scalp them. No, I love British slang, really, really do. All right, what's going on with Deadman's? Are they closing? Huh? John, you say some wild stuff, but I got to know where you got that clue from. Are they closing? What? You got to tell me. John, you got this one I'm going to hold you to. You need to explain this one. Normally I'm like, what's John saying? Why? Who said they're closing in any way, shape, or form? I need to know the kernel of which this comment came from. But again, guys, here. Oh, Log was making a joke. Oh, okay, I missed it. I was like, what? Okay, I missed the joke. All right, someone said they were going to miss Deadman's. Oh, okay. All right, that makes sense, John. No, they're not going anywhere. But again, guys, Arctic Breeze. It came to John and Dream. Arctic Breeze is one I need you to try. Dan was about to fight. No, it's just like normally I can understand like where like some wild kind of statements come from. That one I was like, what? But I missed a comment, so that checks out. Arctic Breeze, you guys, there's nothing in the world that smells like this. Icy peppermint and an aquatic cologne. Come on. All right, come on. Unbelievable. Command 15 is your discount. And then look at this one. All right, look at this one, you guys. Argan, jojoba, broccoli seed, emu, meadow foam, avocado, castor, rice bran, and black seed. Come on now. Any chance of a collab scent with Deadman's in the future? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, would be an honor. The essential oils and absolute line, it's not a collab, but I think it was heavily inspired by the channel. But yeah, a collab, yeah, no doubt. I have zero worries about that happening in the future. All right, guys, giveaway time here. If you see your Baobab, you baby. Oh yeah, Gary, yes. It is a mint cologne. All right, and for the actual clarification, Garden State, my guy said I was gonna miss Deadman's, and when the stream ends, I guess he took it from there. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna miss you guys too, man. Mint cologne, big baby. Yeah, a mint what? Mint cologne. Stop trying to stall me, guys. I need to get to my sick wife after this. True story, though. All right. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory, and this is all yours. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Do we have in the building Dun, dun, dun. Mr. Dennis Sullivan. Ride your bike on down. All right, Dennis Sullivan, are you out there? Come on down, my man. Drop a comment, and you just won a $30 gift card to this company. Now, I know Dennis generally likes all natural products, so if that is the case, you're in luck, my friend. He says, oh, yeah, you're in luck, my friend. They do have an all-natural line. Check those ones out. This one is not all natural, but it is all recommended. There's no doubt there, man. Awesome, Dennis. Brian, I have added the winner to the document, so you should be all set. Other than that, you guys, shout out to Deadman's for sponsoring tonight. You guys see it. I'll put it back up on the screen for the sponsor page here. They make this stream possible, and everybody in the community benefits. And then other than that, if you would like to be on the show next week, please email beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Beyond that, guys, reach out to me if you need anything. I take it as an absolute honor when you ask me questions, and I put actual, detail and thought into my responses. So please reach out to me anytime. Appreciate you guys. Please stay bearded,